Welcome to episode 4 of Studs and Duds. This is a weekly episode series where I cover who is hot and who is not in the last 7 days of Major League play. I normally keep it at a couple position players as well as one starting pitcher and one relief pitcher. This episode we have a lot of new faces as well as some guys who completely flipped their level of play, so look out for that. Anyways, as always, we start out with the duds. To start this week off, we have the number 1 prospect in all of baseball, Jackson Holliday. A lot of people started off saying he should have immediately began with the Orioles, and his play has proven that wrong. Because in 15 at-bats, he has 1 hit and no walks with a .067 on-base percentage, paired with 9 strikeouts and a 133 OPS. The talent is clearly there, and I think he'll figure it out, but I also do think some time in the minors would help with this development. He is only 20 years old after all. Next up is ONeal Cruz. He is by no means having a bad year, just a bad week. Because in 23 at-bats, he's batting .087 with a 125 on-base percentage and 11 strikeouts. At least one of his 2 hits in that span was a homer, so that's something good to see. But the Pirates are on fire at the moment, even with him in a slump. Just wait until he figures it out. Next up, we have Garcia on the Royals. He would be having a way better season if it wasn't for this 25 at-bat skid. In this time, he only has 2 hits and 2 walks, giving him a .08 average and a 143 on-base percentage. He also has 8 strikeouts in this span. I hope he bounces back, considering how solid he was last season for Kansas City. With our last position player on this list, we have Swanson. He is in a 4 for 24 slump with 0 walks and 6 strikeouts this previous week. This is just a bad week in my eyes, and the stats do not concern me. If he could take more pitches and get walks, he will be able to work the counts and get more hits. With high confidence, I say, Swanson will figure it out. Next up is no other than Hunter Brown. He is my dud of the week. He set the MLB record for the most hits allowed in under an inning pitched with 11. In .2 innings of work, the Royals destroyed him. His ERA for this week is an insane 121.5. He allowed 9 runs on 11 hits with a walk. He might need to go down to the minors for a bit to figure things out, but welcome to the history books, Hunter Brown. A few bullpen arms had a bad week, but I ultimately decided on going with Campbell of the Red Sox. In 2 innings of work, he has a 36 ERA with a loss. He gave up 8 runs, 8 hits, which 2 of them were homers, and he walked 1 batter. He's now on the IL, so I'm hoping he could recover and get it figured out. These are my duds of the week, and now on to your favorite part, here are the studs. Standing ovation just might have worked, because in 20 bats this week, Anthony Rendon is a slash line of a .450 average with a .500 on-base percentage. I'm hoping this is the start of a breakout because the Angels fans deserve this after losing Ohtani. The Orioles might have done it again because Colton Cower is lights out, slashing .435 with a .482 on-base percentage and only 23 at-bats. He has 10 hits in this span, and 8 of those are extra base hits. 4 of them are homers, 4 of them are doubles. He has a video game like 1.130 slugging percentage and a 1.612 OPS with 12 RBIs. I have no choice but to give Colton Cower the stud of the week. Next up, we have Rookie of the Year candidate Michael Busch. Busch has homered in 4 consecutive games for the Cubs, and in 22 at-bats, he is slashing .364 with a .417 on-base percentage. The Dodgers look like they might have been robbed by the Cubs because this guy is a stud. Next up, we have Mr. Ozuna from the Braves. He is hitting .458 with a .519 on-base percentage. He has slugged 3 homers with 11 RBIs, including a 3-run shot to give Atlanta the lead in the 9th with 2 outs. He's looking to get some MVP votes for the 2nd season in a row. Jose Barrios picked up 2 wins for the Jays in 2 starts. In 13.2 innings pitched, he's allowed 0 runs with a .66 whip and 13 strikeouts. He's having a sneaky good season so far, pitching 6 or more innings in all 4 of his starts with a 1.05 ERA. I might have to put him on Cy Young watch at this point. For reliever of the week, I really do not think this is a surprise. Mason Miller is breaking out right in front of us, and he's looking like the best closer in baseball with his insane 103-mile-per-hour fastballs and a frisbee slider. He converted all 3 save attempts he was put in for. That's impressive, but even more impressive is he faced 9 hitters in 3 innings pitched. He did not allow a single one to reach, and he struck out 7 of those 9. Mason Miller, get to know the name because he is breaking out right in front of our eyes. That kid is a stud. Well, this is my list for episode 4 of Studs and Duds. I know, I missed somebody, so make sure to let me know who in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.